people don't. So
Right. It'd be funny sometimes you show out your cheek and get up there. We have to call the reinforcements.
yeah, people like to, okay, so we're learning this. Okay, cool. All right, so I
Yeah,
got
we're all
this.
learning how to
Yeah, okay, here it is.
spiritually do it.
All right, guys. So we're being recorded right now. So let's go ahead and get into our lesson. We're learning today about the Hebrew letter Wa. So let's see. Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So here's the background. All right. So there's two
I'll read it.
different ways that it has been said on on how to say this. So the European way of saying is Vav. Okay. But the ancient Hebrew is Wa. Okay. So they're not using the letter W, they're using the letter V. Okay. There is no letter for V in Hebrew. There is no letter V. Okay. So this is really more of a cultural thing. Okay. The ancient Hebrew text uses the wa. This is used in Aramaic, it's used in Arabic, is used in all the old ancient languages. Okay. So its original Shemitic script, meaning the script here, everyone is just talking about their handwriting style. That's what it is. So, it's a picture of a tent peg, so it just may look like this, that's what it looks like. That's all. So all of the letters are connected to pictures. So remember, we talked about, the tent. Right? So the tent is part of the house. And then we talked about, the door of the tent. And we're talking about the pegs of the tent. So that you would put your guy ropes on in order to keep the tent attached. All right. So we're going to attach the ropes from the tent to the tent pegs in order for the tent to stay up and to stay firm. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And what it does is connecting. Okay. It's used for connection. We're going to connect the tent to the ground. Okay. So the word or the letter wa has to do with the idea of connect.
Oh.
It's like a tent peg. So you're making a connection and you want the connection to be firm. Okay. So the letter wa is used over 50,000 times in the Hebrew scriptures. 50,000. That is a lot of letters. Okay. 50,000. So when the Most High is having a conversation, right, he's always talking about this letter Wa because it's what connects everything together. Okay. So if you remove the Wa from the you remove the tent peg, then the tent will fall.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing that supports it.
Yes. So the Most High is letting us know this is a peg for the tent. Okay. You remove the pegs, what happens to the tent?
It falls.
Good.
Ooh.
So the Most High looks at the earth as a tent.
Once we go to paradise,
We're not going past Jerusalem.
oh Jerusalem, sorry,
Yeah, that's JW.
I've
Well,
been in JW
he's
for too
learning.
long.
He's just learning. Yeah. So here's the thing. So when you go back, what was your question?
So, we'll be able. It says we will be able to build our own houses and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Isaiah chapter number 65 says that. Yep, you're gonna
And
build your house. Uh-huh.
I will have other question. So in the JW Bible, it says that we will be able to talk with the animals. We'll be able to go to sleep next to them and all of that. Will that be true or no?
No, because the bottom line is the Most High has never animals communicate with themselves, okay? And human beings communicate with human beings. Okay. What we're going to be able to do, because remember, it's not magic for us, right? So, what we're going to be able to do is, according to the scriptures, he says you're going to be able to build your houses, but he also says that he is going to make it where there's peace between you and human and animals. So what he's going to do is he's not going to make the animals docile, like they're not going to,
Try to attack and bite.
hunt and all that kind of stuff. What he's saying is he's going to change the environment to where you're going to be at peace with the animals. So instead of us not be able to go up and pet a lion, right? We're going to be able to go and pet a lion, and the animal's going to come up to you like a cat or a dog. Now it's going to be like a cheetah or a lion or a bear. And so there's going to be this, go ahead.
I also have, sorry, but if, I was wondering, are we gonna like in Jerusalem? What will like it look like, and like what will we be consuming as food and stuff?
You're going to consume foods that we've normally consumed, but they're going to be foods from the land. So the food that you're going to be eating is going to be what they would call set apart. So the set apart food that you're going to be able to eat is going to be fruits, it's going to be berries, it's going to be vegetables, it's going to be different grains, it's going to be everything that the land has. So it's going to be food. It's not going to be magical food, it's going to be literal food. And the food, he says, is going to be famous. So everything that you eat, everyone around the world is going to want to eat it because it's going to be very, very healthy. Right? So there still will be fun. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. You can go ahead, sorry.
No, I'm fine. Yeah, go ahead.
So we're not gonna be allowed to eat seafood and stuff.
No, you're gonna be able to eat seafood. Absolutely. It's just you can't eat seafood that has that doesn't have scales or fins. So you're still gonna be able to eat fish. You're still gonna be able to eat lamb. You're still gonna. It's just the food that's gonna be set apart, meaning it's coming out of a land that's been sanctified. It's not gonna be impure. It's not gonna be like we have our food today. It's gonna be different in that sense. It's not gonna be. You could say this is special. It's going to be very special because that's what kadosh means, to be set apart, to be special. So you're going to eat food that's going to be set apart, that is coming out of a land that's been blessed by the Most High. So every mineral that it's supposed to have, it's going to have it. And also too, the food that you're going to be able to have will last. Like if you had it for an apple, won't go rotten after a week or two. Grapes won't go rotten after 2 to 3 days.
So yeah.
It's going to last a long time because there's going to be life in the food. So the food is going to be living. That's what you're going to be eating. Those are good questions.
Right. Oh, you know what? We did go over VA.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
we
okay.
did. Yeah, we did. We went
Okay.
over, but we
So-
can go over it. Why?
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
yeah,
why? Not VA. Why?
Yeah, so the why, yeah, we did. So again, it brings stability to the tent. It actually secures it, and in grammar it means and it's for connection. So you guys know that, right? So it's making everything a connection. So that's what this letter Hebraically is talking about. So the point that we always trying to make sure that you understand is that everything is physical, right? So things are physical, but everything functions, right? So when you look at this picture right here, right? It has a what? What's holding, what is this is the wah in a sense. And so we have what? What's connected to the wah? These ropes, right? So let me ask you a question. What do you need in order to use a wah? When is the wah being used?
You need
Huh?
hip pegs, stability, security,
Yeah.
connections, and ropes.
So is a wah good? Is a tent peg good with, okay, so a tent peg by itself, what value is it?
It's still good value because you need to use one, but it's not
Yeah,
really.
but if you don't use it, but if you don't use it and it just sit around, so what good is it? If you're not making a connection, what good is this without a connection?
But it's not really too good for anything.
Right. So look what we need to understand. So when we talk about these letters, everyone, we're not just talking about what they look like, and we're not just telling you their names. We're telling you their function and what they're used for. But the Most High just doesn't want us to know what it's used for. He wants to let us know if you don't use this, if there's no function, for this. If there's no reason, there has to be a reason. So the and here, that's what a Y is used in Hebrew for, and. So it says Yah made the heavens and the earth. He connects and with the Y, right?
Yeah.
So when he uses this, okay, so let's do this because you guys are smart. Let me show you something right quick. And it will remember we're recording, so there's other children that are watching this as well, and other people that are going to get some information. So you guys are helping to facilitate that. So that's a good thing, right?
I know, because we're nerds.
Huh?
Nothing.
All right, so chapter number 1 of Genesis. I wanted to give you some understanding. Okay, so look at this. All right, so what we have here is all these Hebrew letters. And I don't want you to get, don't get discouraged when you see them. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're looking for the letter Wa. Okay.
Okay.
So let's find it. Is this it?
No.
That one?
No.
What letter is this?
It's, you see, it's
What letter is
alpha.
that? Oh, you said alpha. No, it's Aleph.
Aleph. I knew
That's
it
an
was
Aleph.
No, you
I
didn't.
spell ALEPH. Okay.
Aleph.
English gets alpha from that. So you're correct in alpha that way. That means that Aleph, alpha, but this is not alpha. This is Aleph. Okay. So that's an Aleph.
They just added an A to it.
Yep. Okay. So what about this letter? What letter is this?
A bit.
Thank you. BET, not Black Entertainment Television, but bet. Okay.
Okay.
We didn't go over this letter yet, so forget about it. What about this letter? What letter is this?
Alpha. What
Yeah.
is
That's not an alpha. It is
What
a
is it?
Aleph.
Aleph?
Aleph.
Aleph. So what does an Aleph mean?
Aleph means a strong
Yes,
ox.
a strong ox. Great.
Basically like a leader in the
Yes.
household and the father.
Yes. There's an Aleph. Good. So here it is. We got another Aleph. Okay. And this has to do with the word God, but in Hebrew, his name is called Elohim. So he's
Elohim.
an Aleph, right? So he must be, is he weak or is he strong?
He's strong, like an
So-
ox.
Yeah, Elohim. Yes. Okay. So, right. So we got that. Here's another one. Right. So it's strength. So you see strength all through here. Then here's the word for heavens, which we haven't gone over yet. And then we have and. So out of these right here, what letter is the and?
What's the paper I need? Okay.
It's the letter that we're focused on today. What letter are we focusing on today?
We're focusing on Wa.
Why?
On the Wa. Oh, yeah. So you see it says CONJ that's conjuncted as a W, which is a Wa. Okay. That's a Wa. Okay. So, but you have all these other things which we're going to get into later, but this is the letter that we're focusing on. So let me get rid of this right quick. And so I can show you. This is the letter that we're focused on. I'm going to erase this right quick. That's the only letter that's left. Okay. So what is being connected? So and is the connection. So what is the Most High connecting? What's being connected?
I don't know that one.
The heavens
And the earth.
and that's a connection.
Mm.
So the Most High is connecting what?
The heavens and the earth.
And
How, okay, so the question is how
And.
yes, how is the heavens and earth connected?
And
Yeah, they're using the Wa. So this is the first time that the Most High has used this letter. It's the first time. This is the first line. This is the first time he says it. First time he uses it.
Yeah, a lot of people in the English world, English industry, they do use a lot of and too.
Yeah. But theirs means something different. They're not talking about a tent peg, but now you know that this has to do with a tent, right? So what is so if the Most High is connecting the heavens and he's connecting the heavens to what?
To the earth.
Good. So if Yah is to decide to do one thing, listen, okay, how many was did I tell you exist? How many times did I tell you that? How many times?
5 billion. No, 50 million.
50, what?
Million.
50,000. Not million,
I'm
50,000.
sorry.
50,000 times this letter here is used. Okay? You understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So listen. So let me show you something. So this is the first time it's ever mentioned, is mentioned 50,000 times. So this right here is the first time. And there's 49,999 other times that it's mentioned. But this is the first time. Okay? Now let me show you something. So you can get some wisdom. What if, this is a question, what if the Most High removes this wall right here? What happens?
It won't be heaven or earth no more. It'll just be heaven.
Okay, so if the Most High wanted to destroy everything, what does he need to do?
Take away
Remove the
a
and.
wow.
If he
Take away.
removes the wa, say how many was are they? In all entire
50,000.
50,000. So if the 50,000, listen, if the 50,000 are all through the scriptures, and he says, okay, well, hey, I'm gonna, there's this heavens and earth is connected with this one. Okay. So as
Okay.
soon as he removes this one, the first time he's ever mentioned it,
Will be gone.
what is going to happen?
All of
Earth
it.
will be gone, but heaven will be stay.
Heavens and earth will no longer be connected.
It will be.
So that
So
basically
he-
means
Yeah, so if he removed all 50,000 over the 50,000 that are there, what would happen to everything?
Everything will just crumble in the earth.
It's like if you remove a tent peg from a house, from a tent, what would happen to the tent?
Everything will be crumbled.
everything will
fall.
fall apart.
So this letter, how important is this letter?
Very important. It keeps us all together.
Thank you. Yes, it's togetherness. There you go. So it's not just a connection, it keeps everything together. So if the Most High removes that one letter, if he removes that one sound, if he
Yeah.
says lo wa, there ain't no more woe, you know, he spoke that into existence. So if he says lo, meaning no more to be a wa, lo wa, if he ever opens and says this, everything is destroyed. He doesn't need to get rid of anything by just destroying it. He can just remove the actual letter, that sound.
And that means we won't be able to reach him no more.
You understand? Okay.
I thought heaven. I thought heaven didn't exist for people.
Why you thought
No,
that?
heavens.
Yeah,
Listen,
because like I thought like heaven was like only for like a couple people, and that's it. No more.
no,
Nobody's going to heaven.
listen. Let
Where
me
you
show you.
get that
what
from? I
heaven-
always told you nobody goes to heaven.
Yeah, I
so-
thought heaven. If no one goes to
It's
heaven,
only
that
for
means
the
it-
Most High.
I thought it doesn't exist.
I
No.
don't exist in the air. You know the Most High is up there.
Yes. So the heavens are
Think
made.
logic.
Mom.
The heavens are made for the Most High, and the earth is made for humanity, right? So let me give you a scripture for that, okay? So you guys can go ahead and remember it and like, oh, okay. Oh, is it 115? Let's see. 115. Okay. Oh yeah. 115, 16. Okay. So when we say things, you guys still with me? You guys with me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
When you say anything, you want a person to be able to ask them to show you, not just to tell you. Okay, so we don't want to go off of what other people say. We want to go off of what they can show us. And you have to verify everything. Even with me, I want you to verify everything that I say. So what I'm going to do is, because you guys are learning, I can't just tell you anything. I have to show it to you. Okay, the Most High doesn't want me just to say things, because I can say anything and you'll believe it. Okay, so you as children, someone says something to you, you say, hey, this and this and that. Respectfully, you ask them, hey, could you show that to me? And until they show it to you, then you just hold off on believing it until you can see it and read it and understand it.
Can I read one of them?
That's what I was just about to ask you to do. So, Nilo,
Hmm?
I want you to read verse number 15 and 16.
Okay. Can you go up? Wait, let me just move y'all out the way real quick.
And then once you see this word Adonai right here, I'm going to
Which
change it
one?
right here. I'm going to get rid of this because that's not his name.
It's Yahweh.
Yep. Okay. So put his name there. Don't use this name. This is not his name.
Okay.
Show him honor and let's show him some respect. And you call him by his name. We don't call him by this title. And when you call him by his name, you're saying that you're willing to listen and obey everything that he says, because you can't use his name or live by his name unless you're actually doing what he has said. So here we go. Now, may you be blessed by who?
By Yahweh, the maker of heaven and earth.
Okay, good. So he is the
Heavens.
maker of heaven and earth. Okay, so heaven here is the heavens that you saw in Genesis chapter number 1, verse number 1. Okay, and he's the maker, right? So he's making all that. So the next one says what?
Heaven belongs to Yah, but the earth he has gave to the humankind.
Yeah, he has given. Yes. So heavens belong to Yahweh, but the earth he has given to humankind. Nilo, tell me what does verse number 16 mean?
It means that Yahweh wanted to connect the heaven and earth, and he had to give humankind together, I guess.
Well, you're right. He has connected the heavens and the earth together, but he's still saying that the heavens are separated for Yahweh, like your mom has said. The earth is given, he has given the earth to humankind. So the earth has been given to us. This is where we live, okay? That's the part I want you to see, right? I can deal with this other stuff later, but here, just 15 and 16 tells you that he's the one who is the maker of heaven and earth. Even though he's connected them together, because the earth can't function without the heavens, and the heavens can't function without the earth. There's no purpose for heavens without the earth. Okay, so heaven is not just the heavens are known as the skies, and in the skies are waters. So I just wanted to show that to you, okay? Because I'm proving to you about what we're talking about. All right, so you just don't want to accept what someone's saying. They have to be able to show it to you. And they have to be able to prove it. You have to see it for yourself. So going back to again, and we're going to end with this because again, these are short lessons because your brain can only take so much. Here it is. That's the letter. Now you guys learn. So why did he use the wa?
Because it connected heaven and earth.
Good. He removes the wa. What happens?
It doesn't connect.
It does not connect, and the earth gets destroyed
Everything falls
because of
apart.
this.
So he's using this in particular letter, which is a sound. The sound of Y is supposed to be able to help you make a connection. So if he got rid of this sound, say he got rid of Y, what would happen?
Earth would crumble because what is our earth's peg?
Yep, and he's making it firm. Thank you so much. And that's your lesson. Lessons shouldn't be long. They should be meaningful. Okay, do you guys have any questions? That's, you can meditate on that. Okay.
Thank you for today's lesson.
Absolutely.
It was really helpful.
So next week, we're not going to have any lessons because we're going to be in our time of affliction.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And no matter how much you're being afflicted, I want you to remember